The return of youth sports is something that people all around the state are looking forward to, but not everyone is ready to dive back into without more information.
Making sure it's done safely are part of the new normal. Well, that has organizations asking themselves if they're prepared for what comes with all that.
7 Action sports reporter Justin Rose joins us live with an in-depth look at how the return of youth sports doesn't come without concern. Justin?
No, it certainly doesn't. But the corner ballpark here, the Detroit BAL has got kids out there, and to hear the sound of a ball come off a bat, wow, does it feel good. But as youth sports open up in your community, wherever you may live, there are some concerns and precautions that the leagues are taking as they get the kids back out on the field.
The Detroit Police Athletic League is trying to be a driving force in the safe resumption of youth sports. Being at the heart of the Michigan coronavirus pandemic, they feel that as we begin to resume some sort of normalcy, there isn't a rush to get things back to the way they were, especially when it comes to our children.
You got to put that time capsule up and say, where do you want to stand when history begins to reveal itself on what you put in place?
Now, PAL, like many youth sports organizations around the state, are facing significant challenges to getting back on the playing field this summer. The governor has enlisted a task force made up of 30 youth sports leaders from around Michigan to put together guidelines that will help get our kids back to playing safely.
It's been a struggle. Us as adults, we have a hard enough time staying 6 feet away from each other, let alone, kids. But by nature, they just want to play more than even play baseball.
We're playing it by ear right now, but we're still concerned. We have older parents, their grandparents. So we want to make sure that, everybody stays safe.
Facilities are another issue. Not every ballpark has the amenities to accommodate the new guidelines. And the budgets, they're not in place for necessary PPE and sanitizing needs. These are all a part of a grand discussion, which will take time.
We, just as much as anyone else, want to get back. We want to return to play as quickly as we can, but at the same time, we cannot put returning to play above safety.
There are signs of when youth sports should come back. There's an understanding of the risk that's there. There's training that's been put in place for participants and spectators that will be in that environment. There's proper PPE equipment that is there as far as being able to ensure that that environment can be kept and maintained. Then that's when sports can come back.
So here are some of the things you should do when looking into getting your child back into playing. Does your league have a plan for precautionary measures? Do they have the necessary equipment at the facilities to resume play safely? And if needed, can parents help supply necessary funds to help expedite the process?
And that is absolutely the key. Ask questions to your league organizations to find out how you can help. If something doesn't feel right to you, try to be proactive in helping them find a solution, because as we all know, we are all in this together. And if we all want our kids back out there playing the games they love, they cannot do it with the organization alone. In downtown Detroit tonight, Justin Rose, 7 Action Sports.
Point well made. Justin, thanks so much.